Tank versus Roach 2. When is that happening? When is that happening? When is Tank versus Roach 2 happening?
August 16th, allegedly.
August?
Yeah, August.
What about Paul versus Chavez Jr.?
August,
July.
June or July?
Is it June? Is it Ryan? What date are they doing that fight?
It's June.
June 28th.
In Anaheim.
See?
Okay.
June in Anaheim.
There you go.
Holla at me. I'm available.
No. So I watched some tape on this morning since it was on our
June
agenda.
28th. You watched tape on Chavez?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
And I went, shout out to Tim again, because Tim watches more tape than me even, and I should be ashamed. Tim did it for a living and still watches more tape than me. But between Tim, Sean, and Antt, my boxing opinions are on point. But I went ahead and watched this tape on this. So again, I'll say it again because I said it after they fought. What was it, in November? Jake Paul did not carry Mike Tyson. He didn't carry him. Go back and watch the highlights of the fight. Round 1 starts. Jake is up on his bike because Tyson, even at 58 for a round or so, is dangerous.
Yeah.
And so he's on his bike. Round 3, guys can go back and watch the highlights. He opens up, taking a couple steps back and chucks his right hand the way he chucks it when he knocked out Tyron Woodley, the way he chucks it when he knocked out Ben Askren. He chucks that Jake Paul right hand, and with the intention to knock Mike Tyson out. He hits Tyson on the top of the head, and Tyson loses a little balance, and so the fight keeps going on. There's other parts in the fight where Jake is letting go of his 2s and his 3s, and he's letting them go. Mm-hmm. He's letting them go like he would against anybody else. Mm-hmm. And I said after the fight, the reason people, Jake carried him, that was classy of Jake. That was great of Jake. No, Jake knew if he gave up his range and tried to run 3 or 4 at a time, it gave Tyson that one reflexive shot he could still get off that hook. And in round 5, because I got to have the receipts or else people think I'm making it up.
Here you go.
In round 5, when Jake is running his combination, he's landing 2, he tries to double up the hook, and Tyson instinctually, like Rolly against Ryan, boom, he lets go of the hook, and Jake, it catches his chin because his chin's in the air, and Jake at that moment decides, let's
stay safe.
Let's stay safe because I could win the fight easy, and he does. So Jake Paul did not carry Mike Tyson.
And let me cut in because for those people that think that Mike was holding back because he signed something that said he couldn't clock Jake. And you ever been in a car when the engine got overheated and the engine started to shake?
Yeah.
That's how our bodies are. I promise y'all. I know I've used the analogy of a car so many times. I felt that myself. So I was young when I felt this. Not being in the gym, doing whatever it was I wanted to do, and then came to the gym to spar one day, and I'm hot. My core is hot. My throat is hot. I can't breathe. When you see Mike biting on his gloves, he's hurting, y'all. He was hurting. That wasn't him biting on his gloves through frustration. The frustration of not being able to do what he wanted to do. My man's engine was running hot.
It's like running a mile the first time after not running forever.
But they did it. They got it done. I think it was something that apparently they both wanted to do, needed to do.
Made a lot of money off of.
Yeah.
Did it help boxing? I hope that it did. I hope that Jake does more for the sport opposed to the eyes continuing to talk about him. Jake, do me a favor, big dog. Try to get people to talk about boxing, not talk about you in boxing. That would be a blessing to the sport that you in now, big dog. I think that that's your responsibility. Your responsibility should be to make people talk about not just you. They know you. Make them talk about this sport. You know it's a lot of great guys in this sport, a lot of great talented fighters in this sport. Get people talking about these other guys just as much as they talking about you. They deserve it. They just don't have what you have. If you got it, go ahead and pay that forward. You've paid the women. You got the women doing their thing.
I would salute that.
Yeah, we got an MVP promotions with the women's boxing. There's a entire card dedicated to the women. I love it. Taylor Serrano 3?
Yeah.
God dog. We could get 5 of them. They all gonna look the same.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. But Jake, man, I appreciate what you've done so far. I want you to take another step. Talk about boxing. Don't just talk about yourself. That would be a tremendous give back to something that's lacking in this sport.
Zittel. Fight breakdown. How's the ends? Who wins? What round?
Which one? Paul Chavez?
Jake Paul by decision.
I got Jake Paul.
You remember him quitting.
I got Jake Paul. snap by KO.
It could happen. This dude. I don't trust that guy. I don't trust Chavez.
Yeah,
You're nothing like your daddy.
Yo, you just alienated. You said, I don't trust that guy.
I don't. It's like, bro, I don't trust you, man. We seen too much of that quitting you.
He's got the quirky, the ugly stuff that'll get you by.
Chavez?
Yeah.
He still has a left hook for 2 rounds.
You said 2 rounds?
Yeah,
That's it?
It's fresh for 2 rounds. After that, the problem with Chavez Jr., if Chavez Jr. just showed up and let his balls hang and committed to it and just let his hands go, but even at his best, he didn't let his hands go a whole lot. But if he did, he could win this fight. Yeah. But he won't. Yeah. That's not who he is. He has no confidence anymore. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. The minute he also loses so much steam after 2 rounds. He's kind of like Mike Tyson in a lot of ways. He loses steam after a round and a half. He has a left hook that you still have to it keeps you honest. You do have to worry about that left hook, especially early. Yeah. But like he just has no confidence anymore. The minute things start going south, the minute he gets touched, he just
looking for out. Even
if he's not, I think in this fight he'll like Zab Judah used to do sometimes. He'll take his beating, but he won't let his hands go. And
I'm gonna speak a truth. I think this is my truth, and I'm just speaking candidly. You got a kid that's spoiled, and you tell everybody to go on a 3-mile run. If that kid don't want to do the 3-mile run, and he don't have to do the 3-mile run, he's gonna stop at 1. What's gonna make him push through 2? What's gonna make him go to 3?
I feel like this is something you saw in person in LA when you were at the wild card with
No,
Chavez
I'm just speaking on I know his gas. He doesn't have a gas tank.
Yeah.
That means that you're not working in training, out of the gym stuff. Yes, I saw the in-gym stuff and it was you scratch your head like that was it for the day.
Well, I heard it was notorious. Like the Benavides, Jose, David, they would all so many people that were in that gym in the wild card in those days, it was like a well-known thing about his dedication or lack thereof. So you saw it up close.
Yeah. I mean, there were days he came into the gym.
Over under an hour.
No. I'm talking 20.
No, Sean. No.
Funny you said over or under an hour because I promise you, I'm not. One day he came into the gym. He might have. He shadow boxed. I don't know if he made it through a round on the bag and he just packed up and left.
He said no mames.
Where did he have to go? Where was it going?
Man, maybe he was at the wrong gym and realized that could be. And went to another gym.
My man said 15 minutes.
Yeah, I've seen some short stuff. I don't want to disrespect, but I've seen some short stuff that make you scratch your head. And the real fighter, but the other fighters like laughing like, that was it?
When he walks out?
Like hold on, that was why did he show up? Like that was it? He coming back, right?
So y'all knew what was coming.
Yeah.
The people that was y'all was like, this is
I don't mean disrespect. I don't want to call him
No,
spoiled,
despite that, the dude still was like 49-0 at one point, won the WBC title at middleweight.
How the game goes.
Some bullshit.
Yeah. He knocked out Andy Lee.
Yeah, he did. He did. That was his claim to fame right there.
Yeah.
Because Andy was
legit.
Yeah, and doing his thing as a coach now too.